Just keep farming, farming, farming. I think a lot of the times when I've done this trial, if you shoot the Bastion too early or aggro the Bastion too early, people come to your location. They grief your snowballs.
Hello! Hey!
I hope this guy doesn't aggro the Bastion here. I'd prefer if that didn't happen, but I mean, if he does, we can farm. Damn, he's farming just dead in the cold, huh? Yeah, he's gonna aggro it, probably. It's alright. As long as he doesn't take my snowballs, we're chilling. And there's snowballs. Stop. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Hopefully this guy doesn't cramp my style. We're gonna be here farming for a minute. Is he farming out there? No way, bro. This guy's gonna be freezing. We're probably just gonna throw the whole load at the end. Just farm, farm, farm. I think it draws too much attention if you throw it early. People come, they need to damage Bastion, so they decide, hey, there's a Bastion over there. Let me save these individuals. So they damage it, they shoot it, they re-aggro it elsewhere. Makes it a little difficult for me to farm. Yeah, see? He's hole crackering it. Hopefully he doesn't, I mean, we're gonna be here to the end. It'll probably take us like 6 minutes to throw every single snowball, 6.5 minutes around there. As long as this guy doesn't aggro the Bastion towards us, we're good. But we're just gonna create a giant pile of snowballs. Pick them all up at the end. Yeah, you deadlined it. Those snowballs at the end. We'll wait for another one to spawn in. Hopefully a Bastion spawns in, because sometimes this spot can spawn, honestly, like, it could spawn a Leaper, it could spawn a Bombardier, so it's not 100% certainty in this specific map condition that a Bastion spawns here. I'm not sure how the respawn rate works though. Like if you kill, like is it a permanent Bastion the whole time once it starts as a Bastion, or can it respawn as something else? I guess we'll find out the hard way. So we'll see. We're just gonna keep farming, as Dory said. Just keep farming, farming. I know people have been doing this on spaceport. Spaceport's another option. Spaceport's probably slightly better than this. But it's pretty similar, honestly. Just depends. I think Spaceport's a little better because you can pull them into the place, and I know there's some, like, you can barricade the Bastion and kind of like block them off. But the issue is if you're doing like trios or duos, for instance, most likely trios, you can kind of control the area. The Bastion won't be able to like break the barricades and stuff, but if you do like solos and you bring a Bastion into a location and you barricade it off and like pretty much trap it so you can throw snowballs the whole time, there's a lot of situations where solos will come in, hear the Bastion, either try to damage it. Usually if it's trapped in, they won't really try to like do anything to it. You could probably talk them out of it. But a lot of people who will come in and try to snowball it don't really know what you're doing, and they'll accidentally aggro the Bastion, and then he'll break the barricade. So like all the setup that you went through, they end up breaking the barricade. Also too, there's a lot of times where the Bastion just re-aggro's on other people in solos because there's just so many individuals in the map, because it's not like a team of 3 who are like in a pack. It's a bunch of solos, the same number of people on the server, but they're just spread out because it's solo. And to drag the Bastion into the area and lock them down in solos is a little more rough, you know, especially when there's a lot of people trying to do the snowball trial and gravitating towards the Bastion in the snow map. So, you know, I think Buried City, because of those factors, Buried City does work as well. Because, I mean, it's this very similar situation. As you can see, they killed the Bastion there. That's kind of why I prioed not killing it. I mean, not aggroing it early and just farming snowballs, just in case that were to happen. Because that honestly has been happening, like, almost every single raid. I'm sure a lot of people are experiencing the same thing. So I decided it might be best to just farm snowballs the whole time. I know you might, like, optimally, you might not get, like, peak points, but, through the hassle and the amount of tries that you're gonna have to do in order to get a perfect run while barricading the Bastion and trapping them in, like, spaceport or, like, some of these warehouses, I just think, time-wise, it's just, unless you're really down by, like, a 2,000 points or something, it doesn't seem worth it, especially since, like, snowballing Bastions is so trios dominated. Because 3 people can enter the raid with snowballs, 3 people can farm, 1 guy can aggro the Bastion while 2 people farm, you know? That strat makes a lot more sense for solos and duos. It's a little more optimal. So I think there's a lot more leeway when it comes to solo and what map you can do this on. And I think Buried City is very viable. We'll see if the Bastion respawns. If it doesn't respawn as a Bastion and there is, you know, an RNG factor that it can respawn as like a Bombardier or Leaper, then that's a whole another factor that comes into play where Buried City might not be worth it, because you can sit there farming for so long for someone to kill it and it not even respawn as what you need. So we'll see, but if it does perma-spawn as a Bastion from the jump after somebody kills it, because the game's decided this spawn is now a Bastion for the rest of the game, then this is very, very viable. But usually I don't stick around long enough to see. After somebody kills the Bastion, I kind of just reset, so this will be my first attempt at that. So we'll see. It'll be a good info gather.
Hello.
Hello. He said, whoa. I appreciate these people having the common courtesy of not touching my snowballs. We'll farm to about the 8-minute mark. Maybe like 8.5-minute mark if the Bastion does respawn. Then start throwing the snowballs. Like calculations, I don't know, it should take around 7 minutes to throw 3 full inventories of snowballs. But we'll see. So we'll do 8.5 minutes. Give ourselves some time. Obviously, we need time to go to the hatch as well. So we'll test it out and see. I think at 8.5 minutes, that gives us enough time. And if we do have, you know, maybe like a minute here, 40 seconds there, like we can sit here and just farm, you know, X amount of snowballs. If we have 40 minutes like spare, we could just farm snowballs for like, you know, 25 seconds and then throw the rest. So it's not that big a deal if you mistime it by a little bit, because it's not like really lost time. Maybe you lose on like a couple snowballs max. But there's a lot of factors that come into play when emptying your inventory of snowballs, like if other people aggro it, if the Bastion, like the path in it takes, if other arc is aggroed onto you while the Bastion's aggroed onto you. So we don't want to risk anything. Maybe we start around the 9-minute mark now that I'm thinking about it and start throwing it, but we gotta have this Bastion spawn first. Here we go. Now we find out if it's a Bastion. Huh? Sounds like a Bastion. What is that noise? Yeah, so it might be a perma Bastion spawn once it spawns in, which is nice.
Hey, hello!
What's going on, man? Oh, this is the same guy who was gonna farm earlier. Are you talking? Or is this somebody else? This guy's sketching me out a little bit, bro. No mic. He's trying to do the Bastion trial. He sees all these snowballs on the ground, you know? Kind of tweaking me. Might sneak a couple snowballs out. Hopefully nobody kills this Bastion, because by the time it respawns, it's gonna take way too long to unload all the snowballs if they were to kill it, and I'd have to wait like 7-8 minutes for it to respawn. I don't think I'd have enough time to actually throw all these snowballs. I think we're gonna throw them around the I don't know. Be safe, probably 9-minute mark, I'd say. I think 9-minute mark sounds good. Maybe we can trap it. I don't know. I might be able to like shock it and trap it. See how that goes. The Bastions are pretty good about flipping themselves over. Unlike the Rocketeers. Is that guy hole crackering it? Sounded like he was. Those people are snowballing it. Got about 3 more minutes of farming. They're snowballing it right now. Gotta keep an eye on these snowballs, can't be turning around. Hopefully they don't snowball it for too long, because I need it to be a little bit aggro towards me, so I don't have to waste time running back. It's gonna be brutal. This guy's back, bro. This guy is tweaking me, bro. No mic. We got the same vid on though, bro. You can't betray us, right? We gotta start aggroing this Bastion. Gotta keep an eye on this guy, bro. I don't like it, bro. I got a bad feeling. The second I start throwing snowballs, he's gonna come around the corner and sneak them.
To return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
He's gonna sneak the snowballs. Not a fan of this guy being right here. Seems like a trustworthy individual, but no mic, bro? I don't know, man. Might feel guilty for what he's about to do for not talking. Bro, these people. Oh, he died, yes. Beautiful. That means we can aggro the Bastion. Oh my god.
In there. Up there.
Oh, nice.
Up there. Up there. Bastion. Up there.
Okay, 8.5 minutes. Let's go. 5 minutes. I should have enough time.
All raiders, arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find
As long
a
as it
way.
stays like this, I have enough time. Was that bug? No, someone's aggroing it. No, he's gonna break the barricade. Bugging. No way. I thought somebody was taking my snowballs because I heard like stuff moving around. I turned away. That cost me a couple points. No. Whatever. It's alright.
Last one. 2 minutes left. Head back immediately. The window is closing.
The window is closing. Can get 1,000 more points. Let's not risk it anymore. Excellent raid, gentlemen. Excellent raid. Beautiful, boys. That went. I mean, I missed a couple of snowballs. I didn't want to die, but that went about as good as it could have gone. Honestly, plan, that was the first time I executed that plan. It went flawless. Now, what did we end up with? That felt like a good one, honestly. Like, first time I executed that plan, I'm buried, and it was a good one. No! No, guys. Those snowballs we missed. 2 snowballs cost us the 50K. No. Oh my god. We could have said 50K. We missed too many snowballs. All we needed was 2 more. And we hit 50K. No, guys. We could have put 50K plus. Now we gotta put 48K. What did we do? 49K plus? I guess we go 49K plus. That doesn't sound as good though. But it is what it is, boys. Pretty good. Excellent raid, gentlemen. Excellent raid.